Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Not Too Complicated 2. How are you guys doing today? How's life? So in between the episodes I did work on 2 platforms. It's not much, it's like an 11 by 11 of grass blocks which is crossing some biomes, I just noticed. And I was hoping that we can start today's episode by getting an upgrade for our tools. We're going to go with bronze. You might be asking yourselves, Lush, why bronze? We don't have a better option. Also, I did get the cast as a quest reward. I didn't make them. So bronze doubles my durability, but copper binding doesn't add anything. Dwarven 1. It's okay. We don't need that many upgrades. So I don't know why we get so many snails. So you might notice the main plan for today's episode, and that is going to be integrated dynamics. If you guys remember, we need integrated dynamics in order to make steel, and we need steel in order to go to the Nether. But since it's integrated dynamics, I might also use the inventory management system. Also, quest rewards in this modpack are incredibly important, so we go by the book. And when I say by the book, we have to make a book. There you go, on the dynamics of integration. Oh, ink sac. Nice. That actually unlocks another quest somewhere else, yes. I really love rewards. Oh, and this is why you gave me black dye. Interesting. Actually, just before we proceed, I remembered that there was something called a fruit salad, which just requires a cutting board. Cause you know, berries are not very nourishing. This gives us 11 saturation. Much better. Let us get back to integrated dynamics. What we need is a squeezer, obviously. Then we need to have a drying basin. And I do have a feeling that we also need to have a fluid pipe. It's expensive. But on a positive note, we get 16. Oh. Ooh. I can't make an iron rod. Uh-oh. So ignore what I said. Maybe we have to go with a faucet. I mean, my assumption is that something like this is going to work. Let us give it a test. We jump up and down and... yeah, it's on this side. Or actually, maybe the side really doesn't matter, I just had to do this. Yeah, don't you worry, we just need a few blocks. Then we will automate it. But that is our crystallized mineral. Wait a minute. Any wrench will do. Yeah, it does seem any wrench will do. We're just going to make a crescent hammer from thermal expansion. I need 1 more iron. So there you go. It's a very good thing that I checked the quest book. We don't want you to be connected and you can extract. Perfection. Okay, I did manage to get a teeny tiny bit more mineral, but I think we need more. We need to make the mechanical squeezer and the mechanical drying basin. And obviously, since these guys are going to require power, we also need a generator. So in total, we need 5 of these energy batteries. Oh, that's a bit. I don't know. Let's make 8 more. It's cheap. That should be the last one. Yes. And it also requires a decent amount of redstone, 5 blocks, and that's it, right? Yes. Hey, don't you worry, we're out of these. I'm blind, I did not see the diamond or the obsidian. It's okay, we had enough EMC. So, mechanical squeezer, mechanical drying basin, and you just needed a furnace. So you're good. I'm assuming you are also going to generate some pollution, so what we're going to do is that we're going to put it in our room, and it's going to be called the room of garbage. But that also means that I'm going to need some energy pipes, and we always get some garbage coal as a quest reward. Let's use them. You know, like carrot charcoal. So you go in. Nothing happened. Maybe it has to be coal? Ah, it has to be connected, otherwise it's not working. So let's use the carrot, I guess. So those guys are done. What we need to do is that we need to convert some lava into magma blocks, which should be relatively easy to do. And we also need a decent supply of netherrack. So maybe you don't need power for the moment. Let us try the lava. Yes, I can add it using a bucket. And we get magma blocks. We need 27 of these blast furnaces. Each recipe is going to give us 3. That's, I think, around 45 magma blocks. It's actually not a bad recipe, so don't you get worried. It's just that we need a decent supply of obsidian. Ouch. I was standing on it. This is why I never play hardcore. I kill myself more than anything else. As a person who just mentioned that quests are going to be important, I should have paid attention to them. You get 1 magma block, it gives you 8. You get 1 netherrack, it gives you 8. You get 1 nether brick, you get 8. So you know, it does like half the job for you. So yes, recipes in this modpack look a teeny tiny bit crazy, but it's not grindy at all. However, since it's a teeny tiny bit slow, we're going to go with 1 more generator. Any weird charcoal, yes. Potato. So if I put 1 in, we get netherrack, we get our reward, and we just cook it. That's perfect. I am really terrible at math, so let us make as much as we can so that we don't waste resources. That gives me 18. So I need 12 more? That's it? Well, for the moment, we don't really have that many places to put down a blast furnace, so I'm just going to assemble it here. There you go. We got 16 coal coke from a quest reward. and therefore for the moment we're going to have 16 steel. But now that I'm actually waiting for steel, I thought maybe I should have a room for my integrated dynamics panel, you know, so that we have an inventory management system. I guess we don't need the bamboo anymore, because you know, the botany pots are great, and well, I have a ton of EMC. As far as I'm understanding everything based on the JEI, this modpack does not have any magic mods. Well, unless you give a discount on the Ender Dragon. But that means that everything is going to be technological, and we are going to change our block palette to match the technologies. It's just that I don't have any blocks. So for the moment we are going to go with the block palette that we have, but whenever we get additional blocks, I'm going to change everything. Because I'm assuming we can get a swapping gadget. Yeah, I mean, well, the design itself is not going to change, just the block palette. Because you know, if at this very moment I want to use metals in the build, it's going to be incredibly expensive. And this will be episode 15, and I'm still building. So one thing that I want is the storage terminal from Integrated Dynamics. We need to get a few pieces. Yes, that gives us glass. And inventory management is already a pain. So we need an output variable transformer. If I have not messed it up, this is the input. This one should be the output. Oh, and I have just figured I need much more. Anyways, after a ton of crafting, here is the terminal. I think what we need is also a few interfaces, right? And this is just for testing purposes. We can have a few cables. And if I put the interface next to the cable and to the barrel, we should be able to see what's inside the barrel? No? Ah, yes. We should be able to see that. This is not a great system, but it does make crafting a lot easier. One thing that you should remember is that we should be able to upgrade the barrels, like so. And we can also have facades, which I have already made, so you go up there. And we have a decent storage terminal. And by the way, you can move the transmutation table. It doesn't lose anything. I'm assuming I can also claim all the rewards, because you know, previously I didn't have any space. Crescent Hammer gives you 8 blocks of iron. Wow. For some reason I also got rotten flesh. Don't really know why. I got a few chunks. We can put it in you? I forgot I disconnected this. I was wondering why it's not working. But that's nice. No more manual work. Also, in other news, we are getting a ton of creosote oil, which is great, but unfortunately we have to store it. So we make a fluid barrel from engineer's decor. That looks weird. Yes, very good, very good. I also got our steel, so we did get the quest, and therefore let us make more. I don't really think there's anything stopping us from going to the Nether, but I need some EMC in order to make armor. I just gathered everything in our botany pots and we have 85,000. I'm also going out for lunch, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to AFK. For you it has just been a cut, but I am actually back very early because, you know, we didn't get that many resources. My appointment for lunch was for tomorrow, and I kind of made a boo-boo and went today. So I have nothing to eat now, which is going to be kind of annoying because in-game we want to make a few different types of food. Also, we should be careful because sometimes it gives you wither roses. Like that one. I wanted to get a mattock for farming and I kind of forgot that we have something called rose gold. But it doesn't seem to be a very bad tool, so maybe we should use it. It's literally for a mattock. Who cares? You have no fuel, but you're melting bronze. Okay, I take it back. Yeah, I haven't messed it up. We have a mattock. Because, you know, suddenly I remembered that's a spider. And it said level 1. Does that mean we are going to have a level 100 Ender Dragon and he's going to eat my face? I wouldn't have a clue. Ah, you were not the hoe. So we're going to ignore my garbage knowledge of the new Tinkers. We already had a hoe. The thing is, we have Spice of Life in this mod pack and I really want to get additional hearts. And thankfully, we also have a market. Perfection. Oops. Oh, this was a void world. My bad. What I'm going to do is incredibly stupid, but we need 1 emerald. And he is going to reward me with 1. That is great. And I was going to say that what I want to buy is a carrot. I can't buy carrots. I'm really not a very bright spark. Anyways, we taste it, we make a book, mix it with a carrot, and we get our food book. Oh, so it seems to be every 25. I have a very long ways to go. But on a very positive note, it's going to give us 20 hearts. I hatched 2 of our chicken eggs and well, we have a few chickens. But let us try and move along. So first off, we're going to need a bunch of leather. I am going to use some of that leather in order to make a backpack. There you go. Oh, that's a quest. It's not a quest, it's a tag. Oh, you want me to go on to netherite. And the reward is just leather. Okay. Anyways, we upgraded to iron. That should be much better, yes. Armor is going to be incredibly expensive because we need the previous tier in order to craft the new tier, so we're going to start with a chest plate. And I don't know, maybe a helmet? We can make it into iron. And the reason that I wanted to have a lot of EMC was because of diamonds. Because you know, this is the expensive part. We can upgrade the chest plate, and I'm out. Well, we should have a decent amount of resources in the botany pots. Yeah, we can't really afford to go higher than this for the moment. If it gets really ugly in the nether, we'll think of something. So first off, if I add diamond to my sword, damage will be increased. That is good. And if I add quartz, damage will be increased to 8.78. I think that is because I need 8 more quartz. Yeah, we go up to 9. Also, the nether portal is going to make me go crazy, so what we're going to do is that we're going to have 2 elevators. And if somehow I manage to go, I don't know, like 10 blocks lower, that would be great. Yeah, I think it's wise to put the elevator first and drop everything which is expensive inside a chest. And then I go down. Torches would have been nice. I just wanted to let you know this feels very stupid and very wrong. So first off, if you craft a market, you're going to get 1 emerald. Secondly, if you get any type of steel, you're going to get 4 blocks, which is crazy. And finally, this was the most stupid thing I ever did. It was so stressful. Oh my goodness, I messed it up. Anyhow, as you guys remember, a portal has to be 3 by 3. Wish me luck, please. Why am I in F5? Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, we can mark the portal on the map, that is great. Those are wither skeletons. But oh my goodness, ores. And cobalt. I can mine cobalt. We get lapis. This is so enjoyable. Oh, Certus. We should stay focused because otherwise until the end of days I'll be standing here and say, oh gold, oh sulfur, oh iron. We are here for blazes. Also, I would like to mention something incredibly important. There is a mod in this mod pack called caged mobs. Essentially, based on the type of mob that you want, you're going to need either of these syringes. So this one is made out of iron, this one is diamond, and this one is netherite. And not just any netherite, a crazy netherite. We should be able to grow blazes like, I don't know, in a botany pot, but the issue is that we need to use the diamond one, and this is 10 diamonds. So maybe the logical thing to do is to gather some EMC and, you know, just go and make it before we progress any further in the nether. Because, you know, everything that I'm gathering has EMC. In body. You don't scare death. Death scares you. I think for the moment I have enough garbage. Let us go home and get the syringe. I don't know if we were lucky or not, but our spawn in the nether was amazing. I did manage to get a crazy amount of iron, quartz and everything. And you know, most importantly, we can double ores using the squeezer. Not the bread. I thought this is cyan, this is light blue. It's a very good thing that the recipe itself didn't work. And I was just going to check, yes, apparently you can have molten cobalt with blazing blood. That is going to be perfect because we can have amazing tools. So, block of diamonds, a diamond syringe, and I'm assuming we are good to go. We just need to find the blaze, that's it. Yes, yes, I know where I am, you don't have to remind me. Potassium nitrate, oh that was a quest. There is something here, that's a lot of bone meal. Buddha's hand, and you can eat it. Oh, diamond ore. Wow, it's just behind our portal. This is such a beautiful and peaceful nether. Some occasional mobs. Now that we have the soul beads, and there's like 20 ghosts behind me. Yes, as I was saying, if we eat one of them, it should show me where the nether fortress is. You don't eat it, you just right click. Once. Is it that way? That is actually the way that I did not want to go. But on a positive note, we have ender pearls. I should have brought a shield. Yep. So first off, what the hell is this? Okay, I really don't know what happened, but yes, we are going to have a shield. I'm going to combine you with you, and we can teleport back. Perfection. What the? Who's hitting me? Oh, this is why we have a shield. Come down. Okay, I don't know how to kill that. We're just gonna go forward. Just wanted to let you know this is not great. This is a nightmare. Seems to be that way. Okay, let me go and find that stupid thing. I'll be right back. You know, we did all of this, and then I remembered we have the cheaty map, so this makes it easier. Oh, this looks nice. Can I take it? Yes. Remember, we're just looking for a spawner. Oh, it's on top of me. So, we just need a sample. I don't know if it's full or not. I have the sample. We're good. Yeah, we're good. I hate the nether. I am back from the nether, and the main reason that we had to go to that stupid place was to get blaze rods. We don't have any, but we have a sample. We need a teeny tiny bit of iron. Iron is called Fe. Is there like chemistry in this mod pack? Oh yes. We are going to worry about it when we get there. So first things first, we need to make a mob cage. that is a quest. So this is like a botany pot. If we make the hopping version, it's like a hopping botany pot. And the way that it works is that first off we need a magma block. Thank you. And there's actually not much to explain. You just put it on a chest and the JEI is going to tell you which mob requires what block. For blazes, it's a magma block. Then we just right click. Yes, there is a blaze. And he's growing. Perfect. That has been a day of achievements. Another reason that we went to the Nether, which I just discovered, is that, well, we can make crushed netherrack, and if we sieve it, we get cobalt and netherite. And for some very weird reason, it doesn't really matter which kind of mesh you use. I mean, as long as it's not iron. The blaze cage gave me 3 blaze rods, I put them inside the squeezer, and we got 9 blaze powder. That is something that we should be able to melt, and it's going to give us blazing blood. What are you doing? I made a tank from engineer's decor, but I guess I should have made a seared tank. Because, you know, I'm not going to drink the blazing blood, we just want it in the smeltery. Yeah, this is a much more logical thing to do. So now the question is, can I make some cobalt tools? Yes. Perfection. I don't really know why, but, you know, I just want some. I was thinking what would be a good wrapping up point for today's episode, and well, I think I have found one. Machine frame from thermal expansion. That should unlock the chapter. I mean, the chapter is unlocked, but you know, we can actually make machines. But there are a few things that we have to pay attention to. Each block of steel takes 9 minutes. I have 69 steel, don't really know why. I have 7. I need 9 more. That's 81 minutes. So I guess I should shut up and start working. We also need a trash, you know, for fluids. Really? That's a quest? Well, the reason that we need the trash is that I don't know what to do with the creosote oil. So you make coal coke, and I guess we wait for the rest. And while the steel is getting prepared, we need to work on this. It's not as difficult as you might think, because you know, this is just basically different colors. This is blaze powder and so on and so forth. We have everything except slime steel because it needs the blue slime. I have been checking the recipes and it seems that if we sieve earth slime dirt, which is not difficult to get, there's a 25% chance of getting a skyroot sapling. And you know, that one has a 50% chance of giving me a slime ball. It might be a teeny tiny bit grindy considering that we're almost at the end of the episode, but you know, I want to get rid of the early game as soon as possible. Stop giving me eggs. So slime has EMC, that is good. We just have to melt it and get some dirt. Also in the meantime, I guess it does make sense to make some more terracotta and some more bonsai pots. Cause you know, these are amazing. How much do you consume? 1 block. Didn't you have a crafting table? I thought it has a crafting table. I don't know how to open it. And I'm lazy to check the controls. Oh, that's nice. It works. No. I forgot the dirt. I keep doing this. 25% chance means that I should get it. For a second I thought I got it. Well, I got the ball. And the sapling. I like the chances in this mod pack. And I think the last one was dirt. I just didn't finish it. So for the moment we're going to have 4 more botany pots. One of them is going to be for green slime, blue slime, berries for food, and I guess a teeny tiny bit of spruce. Essentially from now on it's going to be a waiting game. I have to wait for slime balls, which could take a teeny tiny bit of time. And yep, we did not get it. Just in case, instead of spruce, we should have 2 of the blue ones. Our biggest time sink is going to be steel, which could take, I don't know, an hour and a half. And I just have to do a teeny tiny bit of crafting. For example, the projector dish, the projector base, and 8 computer chips. That's going to be the difficult part. So green has EMC, lapis has EMC, it's just red dye. And poppy has EMC. Oh, I used the only poppy. We used tulips. So we are almost there, but there's one little problem which I just noticed. This is not glass, this is clear glass. From Tinker's Construct, it takes like 2 seconds to make, it's not very important. But in other news, we have plenty of sky slimes, which I have a feeling we can just make the alloy inside the smeltery? Yes. Perfection. But not perfection, it's 1 block and 7 ingots. Oh, I missed 1. That's the reason. Now it's 2 blocks. For a second, I thought it's not going to solidify. Well, it does. That's great. So apparently the only thing that I'm missing in order to make the projectors is the diamond. We need 8 and I can afford 2. So I don't know, maybe I go to the Nether and try to find some diamonds? Well, actually anything helps, even quartz. Oh! Quartzy! This was the charged one. Uh-oh. Oh, that's pollution. Or maybe some sort of a gas which would explode? Yeah, I don't really dare to go out that much without any armor. We go back home. I have some gold and some iron. We can dabble it as well. We need 4 more blocks of steel, right? But EMC wise, I'm doing really bad. Cause you know, I can make my 8 diamonds, but I still need blocks of iron. So we need 8 of the chips, That's not good. Oh, it's redstone. Yes, as I was saying, we need 8 chips. That gives us 4 field projectors. I always forget something. And I guess in the next half an hour, I just have to gather EMC and maybe set the projector up. I don't know how tall they have to be. I'm going to set it up at 4 blocks. If you right click on it, it will tell you where you should put the next projector. Yes, the other one is here. And the last one is over there. It's too big, right? Oh, and it's too high. Because, you know, I have to build the structure here. It's fine. We bring it down by 2 blocks. Yeah, I would say this is much better. It's just that these guys are going to be the problem. I wanted to have some green grass. I'm not allowed to have one. I'm not going to have enough EMC, but I'm assuming what I can do is to just get iron. That's already 56 ingots. Oh, it's everywhere. Yeah, I think we are already good. Because, you know, I just need 2 more blocks of steel. And that's like, I don't know, 18 minutes? Oh, and by the way, if you get 1 clear glass, it gives you 2 stacks. So my bad. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our final blocks of steel are ready. I have mined for iron, so we have a decent supply. And I guess the only thing which remains is to finish the structure. Wait a minute. Do I have extra? Oh, it's 16, not 24. My bad. And it seems it's just 1 clear glass that I have to drop inside the shield. Like so. Did we get it? Yes. I was hoping for an animation, but apparently not. Well, now we can also get into thermal expansion. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye.